wheelhouse, and we are leaving Norfolk. We're off the dock. I got the camera pointed outside, and just so you guys can see Norfolk and the size of this basin, you'll see all the ships in refit. We've got it pointed at the Norfolk shore as opposed to the Portsmouth shore. Enjoy.
Drink another beer. Throw it all away. Throw it all. Throw it all. Still standing alone, talking to my own. But she's not here, so I drink another beer. Show it all away. Show it all. What's that? It's Mary or my wish. Say how she fits. What a gift for a kiss. But she's not here, so I drink another beer. Show it all away. Show it all.
Everyone, welcome back to the Wheelhouse. I hope you enjoyed that little trip through Norfolk Harbor and the both the commercial docks and the naval shipyards. That's not quite the naval base. That's part of the naval base, but it's not the whole thing. There's some areas that we can't get to, but we were able to show you what we could, and you saw some carriers there, some amphibious vehicles there. A couple of destroyers there, so yeah, it was kind of cool. Coming through Norfolk's always a lot of fun. This morning there happened to be a lot of commercial shipping coming through, and there's still a lot of commercial shipping that we're going to have to contend with, but it's all pretty easy. basically rule of tonnage applies. They're bigger than you. You yield to them and stay out of their way. These big commercial tankers and container ships and all that, you know, from their bridge, they probably don't see, you know, close to 600 feet in front of their boat. So they got this big blind spot. You just got to steer clear of that. And communication is key. Our boat has AIS, so it's basically a system that transmits our information, our heading, our speed, our boat name, and transmits that over VHF. And other boats who have AIS receivers or transponders are able to see that information, and it basically sets us up as a target so that other vessels can see whether we're on a collision course with them or not. And one of the container ships actually hailed us, and it was thanks to that AIS, because he couldn't see our name, but on the AIS he could see it, and we showed up on his system. So he hailed us, let us know what he was doing, asked us to hold back, which we did, and you saw the ship backing out of its berth and being spun around by the tugs. So that all happened with AIS. We coordinated with the other ship, spoke on the VHF on the bridge-to-bridge channels, and yeah, that was all. That's kind of one of the beauties of having AIS. Some people with pleasure boats wonder about the usefulness of an AIS transponder. Well, there's the usefulness of an AIS transponder, and it actually gets to be even more useful when you get into New York Harbor. This has got a lot of commercial shipping, but New York Harbor has got a lot more. There's a lot of barge traffic happening in New York Harbor. There's a lot of commercial traffic, a lot of container ships. There's a lot going on in New York Harbor. Anyways, I'm gonna turn that down. That's about it for now. I'm going to sign off, and we'll catch you later once we get out in the bay. Out from the pilot house. Hello again, everybody. Captain Eric here. Welcome to the wheelhouse. Anyways, we're outside of Norfolk, back into the Chesapeake now, and we're taking the small craft channel up the western shore of the Chesapeake. Do that for most of the day today, and head into Fishing Bay is what it's called, which is close to Deltaville, Virginia. So that's our destination for the day, and I'll give you guys a glimpse of the great big wide Chesapeake. Here you go. Everybody, welcome back to the wheelhouse. This is Captain Eric, and Commodore Karen's with me now. We're doing something a little bit different. I've pulled out the remote mics and hooked them up, so hopefully you can hear us all right. anyways, now you'll be able to hear a little bit of commentary from Commodore Karen, and we'll both be talking, right, Karen?
Yeah, I was just going to say that it's a nice calm day on the Chesapeake. It's awesome, and looking forward to the next 2 stops, Crisfield and Cambridge.
There you go. Crisfield and Cambridge are our next stops, our next visiting city stops that we're going to be making, or town stops. Today we're heading out to Fishing Bay, which is just out of Deltaville, and we're just going to anchor there for tonight so we can get a good start tomorrow morning and head out on the Chesapeake and make it to Crisfield in time to have some lunch maybe and walk around the town and stop by the bakery and maybe pick up some Smith Island cake.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah. All right. Well, anything else to add? No?
No, I don't think so. We got what, 6 loads done yesterday of small loads of laundry, which was good. We should be good now for another week and a half or so.
Yeah, there you go. All right, well, life aboard Tropical Horizons. This is what it's like. From the wheelhouse. Hey everybody, welcome back to the wheelhouse, and Captain Eric and Commodore Karen here. And we are still in the Chesapeake. There's a whole bunch of ships. We're passing by an anchorage. It's got a ton of ships that I can only assume they're waiting to get into Baltimore. Simply because that bridge collapse in Baltimore has slowed down shipping, so they're probably all sitting out here waiting their turn to get into Baltimore to offload. I got a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot more of these anchorages that are going to be full of ships. So Karen does a lot of our researching as far as where we're going and what we're going to go see. And our stop in Crisfield, she's discovered something.
Yeah, that a lot of the restaurants are not going to be open when we're there. Not great, but I've written the marina to find out if there's any good seafood restaurants going to be open when we're there tomorrow. Hopefully there is. I mean, I did find a couple, but they're not the really good ones. Those are only open Friday and Saturday. But for now, I guess it's not high travel season, so
yeah.
Anyway. Well, I did find a bakery. We just got to make sure we get there before 4 o'clock, and we can get the Smith Island
cake
layer. It's like 7 layers or something like that of cake. So yum. They have like all kinds of flavors.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna phone tomorrow morning and see if I can maybe have a reserve, at least
a cake. Yep.
Before they're all gone at the end of the day, and they can be frozen, so that's kind of nice because they actually ship worldwide, and they're frozen. So
yeah,
it's good to know we can freeze it, not have to eat it all.
That's it. And they got cake pops,
cake bites.
Yeah, cake bites, which
like
are
little Timbits, except they're all their cakes.
For the Canadians that are out there, Timbits, you know about Tim Hortons, but for the Americans, the Dunkin' Donut Munchkins.
There you go.
Basically the same thing. They're a small ball of cake dough that's been filled with their various different icings, and it's coated with a cookie crumble. So that sounds really yummy too. So we're gonna buy some of those too and stack those away in the freezer.
So much for the weight loss.
Well, we're not going to eat them all at once, or at least we're trying not to eat them all at once.
So another thing we're doing out here in the Chesapeake, even though we're in the official channel, is dodging crab pots.
Once again.
Lots of them, and they're in the channel. It doesn't matter. They're just everywhere.
Yeah, they're not in the main shipping channels, but we're in a small vessel channel. So it's a channel that's not used by the commercial shipping. the crabbers are smart enough not to put their crab pots in there with the big commercial ships, because those guys don't care. They'll tear out the crab traps and they just keep moving. They can't see them anyways. But we do, so we're dodging them. We're making sure that we don't get tangled up with a crab trap. We do have cutters on our shafts, which will cut any kind of rope or anything that we do get tangled up with, so we don't foul a prop up. So we do have that working for us, and we know they work because we have in the past, last fall actually, we hit a trap or something of some sorts, and you could actually hear the cutter. It sounded like a saw blade just cutting through whatever it was that fouled our prop, and we were fine. When I dove on the boat afterwards, there was nothing in our props, so the cutters did the job.
Yeah, the crab boat's actually just over there. Doing this thing.
So it's kind of interesting. And another thing we've noticed is on these crab pots, on the floats themselves, they've got little transponders now. So I guess they can locate their crab traps, and makes it easier and more efficient for them to go and pick up their traps after they've laid them out. Sometimes with storms and whatnot, the traps get blown out of their locations, so it makes it easier for the crabbers
even if it's a bit wavy, then it's hard to see them, so they can find them.
So anyways, that's it for now. A little update. We're
maybe show them the anchorage of boats, the yacht, of the ships.
I can do that. So here you go. We'll end it with the session right here, and then I'll get Commodore Karen to go and film some video so you can see all the ships. I don't know how well you're going to see them, but we'll give it a shot. From the wheelhouse out. Welcome back to the wheelhouse. Captain Eric here, and we're just motoring along, heading up the Chesapeake Bay, and we just passed the Wolf Trap Lighthouse, making our way towards Deltaville. So we're actually starting to make our turns here to get in towards the river and head up towards into Deltaville. We're going to be going on the backside of Deltaville, where there's a couple of bays and some anchorages, and we'll be pretty sheltered for the night, although they're not calling for big winds tonight, so it's really not a big deal. But yeah, passing the Wolf Trap Light, heading to Deltaville. All right, that's it for now. Hey everybody, how you doing? Captain Eric here. We're going to give you a bridge command view. We're coming into the Tank River, and we're going to be picking up our or dropping our anchor at the anchorage. So just sit back, enjoy. You're going to hear everything that Commodore Karen and I are saying to each other through our headsets, and you'll be able to see what's involved with us dropping the anchor. And you know, like I said, you'll get a view from back here. You'll get the command view. You'll get to see how we manage the boat and how we bring it in. So sit back and relax. I'll probably fast forward through a couple of these sections and then slow down when the action really starts to happen. All right. So right now what I'm doing is I'm actually just following my course coming in and trying to stay on track. I'm looking at my depths, looking at the charts, looking at where we're going to be ending up anchoring. We're going to end up in a place just around Foul Cherry Point is what they call it. It's over to our port side, and we'll start making the turn in a little bit. We were going to go into Fishing Bay, but that's we're going to save ourselves a little bit of time when we take off tomorrow. The winds are really not going to be too bad tonight and this afternoon, and tomorrow morning the winds are not even a factor. So this anchorage where we're going to go into is a little less protected than Fishing Bay, but on the flip side, it's closer to the exit of the Piankatank River. So we're going to take this anchorage here over at just past Foul Cherry Point. We'll be in the lee of Gwen Island, which is the island that is just over to the port side of us right here. And yeah, that's it. So I'll drive the boat. We'll put some music on and relax and watch the show. I got to get around that green mark that's right there. Make our turn shortly, get to that green mark, and then kind of go up a little bit, and then I'll turn in.
Okay.
See, they have the anchorage going this way, right towards shore. I mean, there's crab pots in between here and there, but then looks like there's an area where there's nothing. Here.
How many feet are we?
Oh, we're in 15 feet of water. We got lots of water.
Do you want to go in a little bit more? I mean, that's fine too. I don't see anything ahead of us.
Alright, I'll tell you what. I'll stop us here. What's on that side? Not much there.
Kind of right in the middle of the two lines.
But it looks like the wind's just thinking of doing something else. Brakes off.
Doing 0.44. But I think it's also wind.
Yep.
Tell me when it's going down.
Anchor is dropping. Anchor's on the ground.
Okay.
Just let the wind do its work. Out.
Yeah, we're 100 feet from where you drop the anchor.
I'm going to throw the bridle on.
0.12.
A little bit of reverse. Both engines. That's good. On. All right, what's your speed?
0.47. And we're about 100 and just under 120 feet from where I marked.
Okay.
0.808, I mean. 0.02. Go back up.
I think that could just be us moving. I mean, the wind blowing us. Okay, give her, yeah, it's,
reverse.
Yeah, give her some reverse now. That's good. Zero? All right, we're good.
Back up to 0.3.
Well, yeah, because it's pulling us forward again. All right, we're good. Shut it down. And that is how it's done. Turn the radar into standby mode.
Okay. Oh, it's quiet.
Okay. Chain brake is on. We're not too. We got good distance. All right. Turn it off.
Okay, shutting down.
So there you have it, everybody. That is how we anchor. I don't know how much of that you heard, but I'll turn up the volume if I need to in the editing. And I'm going to get Mr. Tank down. There you go, buddy. All right, let's grab the camera and go check things out. So, this is not Fishing Bay. However, we are amidst a whole bunch of crab pots, which should keep the crowds away from us. That right there is a Chesapeake. And you can see there's another boat going in there. He's going into Fishing Bay. Where you see all the marinas there, that's Deltaville. And actually, that's where he's going. He's going to Deltaville. Fishing Bay is actually just past that point of land there. You can see there's a red day marker right there. And you round that red day marker and you go into Fishing Bay. That's on the other side of that. So what we managed to do by doing this is we've set ourselves up so that we can leave more easily tomorrow morning, and we've basically just gained maybe a half hour on our travel day. So now Mr. Tank here is looking for his pee pad so he can do his business. So we'll give him some privacy. But here you go. It's a beautiful little place. And it's a sunny day and not terribly hot. We've got a gentle breeze that's blowing right now. Nothing to complain about here. And Tank is just looking. He's hoping he's going to find something. Ever since he's discovered dolphins and sea turtles and all sorts of other sea life, sea creatures, he looks for them and he listens for them. He also finds the crab pots for us too, so every once in a while he'll perk his ears up and point towards a crab pot for us. All right, that's it for now. Oh look, this guy's decided he's going to come in here and anchor with us. I hope not. Oh well. Best laid plans. Anyways, that's it. We'll talk to you later. Bye for now.